to share with them the love and the joy that they have found in each other. It is a special moment in both of their lives, a moment that has been blessed by friendship, by common interests, and a strong respect for each other. And although this is their day, it is also a tribute to all of you. For knowing you and interacting with you has helped to make Melissa and Jacob who they needed to be to find each other. When two people speak intentions before family and friends, the world changes not only for them, but also for those who are connected to their lives. New family members are added, and new ties are formed. All of you are the threads of which are woven the tapestry of their lives. Each one of you is an important piece in the story that it tells. It is the fabric that they wrap around themselves and take comfort in when the world seems cold. And on days like today, when absolutely everything is right in their world, that tapestry is proudly spread out and displayed for everyone to see, with all the glorious colors and textures that your diversity adds. You all hold a place in their hearts reserved for those that they have chosen to call family and friends. And they are deeply grateful for each and every one of you here today. An occasion like this should be grounded in the sacred awareness that prayer evokes. So knowing that many spiritual faiths are represented here today, I ask each of you to pray silently according to your own faith for Melissa and Jacob while I pray aloud. As each of us now turns within, I acknowledge that God is right here and right now present within this gathering. I know that the love that God is surrounds and guides each of us, and that it especially blesses Melissa and Jacob as they begin their new journey together. We give thanks for the love that is present here today and for the blessings of God that will light their way. Amen. At this time, Melissa and Jacob would like us to take a moment to remember their loved ones who cannot be with us today. We know that even though these special people are not here today in physical form, that they are here in spirit through your memories. And we know that their love is here today surrounding and supporting Melissa and Jacob on this day of celebration as they make their commitment of marriage to each other. So, love is a miraculous gift, and a wedding is a celebration of magic and mystery. And that's what we're here to do today. We are gathered together to celebrate the love that is shared by these two before us, and to join in pure delight at the happiness they share. A holy union is a special place, a sheltered environment in which we can endlessly explore ourselves in the presence of another, and in which we reflect to the other all they need to see about themselves in order to understand their own greatness. We live in the hope of loving and being loved, and are inspired by the love between the two of you, and by the courage you demonstrate in joining your hearts as one. Before you lies a path to your future. On it you will walk with another as though you were a single being. Still, each spirit must maintain its own distinct and separate identity, for only in that way can both of you remain equal and united. You will be joined by love, the highest development of spirit, and love for any aspect of the universe is divine, and most sacred is the love that you share together. This path will not always be an easy one, I can guarantee that right now. Some patches may be rough and difficult, and during these moments it is most important to remember that you walk as one, and to offer support and healing to each other. And on this path, the flowers will be more beautiful, more fragrant than any you have ever seen. These flowers, though, must be watered with honesty, nourished with determination and cooperation, and planted in love to make them grow. In other words, marriage takes work and maintenance. So Melissa and Jacob chose this reading entitled Art of Marriage by William Peterson. It is knowing that the little things are the big things. Can you guys hear me back there? Okay. is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife wings of an angel. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. I could write a book on conversations at the altar. But I'm not. They're in one ear and out the other. So now I have some questions for the two of you.
I'll answer for the both of us.
No, they are. Melissa and Jacob, do you promise to walk this path with each other, neither leading nor following, but as equals?
I will.
Will you share in the adventure of new places and ideas, and respect the different strengths you each bring?
I will.
Will you be there for the other in the darkness, and be a light for the other when all other lights go out?
I will.
Will you share your joy and laughter and give each other the gift of your smile?
I will.
Will you love each other to the end of your journey and rejoice that your life has been blessed with your love?
I will.
That is a very good start. The vows which you are about to exchange serve as a verbal representation of the love that you pledge to each other. But it is not the words which you will speak today that will bond you together as one. Rather, it's the inner sense of love and commitment that each of you feels within your soul. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Melissa and Jacob are courageous enough to have written their own vows.
I'm not courageous with stupidity, but
Well,
either way.
it's depending how you feel at this moment. You have to listen. You're reading them to Jacob.
From the second you walked into the door, I knew that one day we would be together. Your wicked smile and your quick wit, you captivated my eyes. And with your kindness, warmth, and loving embrace, you stay in my heart. I choose you, Jacob, to be no other than yourself, from whom I love so dearly. To be my confidant, my partner, my best friend. To be my amazing sous chef, my hospital handyman, and my wintertime bed warmer. To be my shoulder when times are rough, my laughter and my joys, my hand to always hold, my rock, my everything, my anchor. And to you, I promise, to be your partner and friend, your guide navigator on road trips, and your official Frenchman student. To love you for who you are and never try to
Did she say
to
henchman?
encourage your dreams and fancy, fancy. To try to become a worse cook so you are not tempted by seconds. To try to ensure that I do not tear all the covers in the winter so you aren't cold, at the very least with another blanket. Let laughter and love be commonplace in our life and home. and to love, cherish, and appreciate you in all your wonderfully quirky ways, because in your eyes I will find my home, and in your heart I will find my heart. In your soul I will find my name. You make me laugh, you let me cry. You free me to be me and let me sing my own song. You are truly amazing to me, and this blind amazement grows each day as I love you. As I said from the start, you've grown up in the door to my heart and shown me things which I believe belong in fairy tales. My life, and everything I choose to you today in your eyes.
Nowhere near that.
Yeah. No, you have to wait 10 more minutes.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. That's my job.
Melissa,
Yeah, I know.
I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will become. I take you as my wife, knowing and accepting your faults and strengths. I promise to love and care for you, and will try in every way to be worthy of your love. I will always be honest with you, kind, patient, and forgiving. I promise to be faithful and supportive, and always make our family's love and happiness my priority. I promise to be with you wherever our journey takes us, in sickness and health, in failure and triumph. I promise to always say something silly, just to make you smile. I promise to encourage your compassion, because that is what makes you unique and wonderful. I promise to be just as stubborn and relentless as you, but always willing to compromise. I promise to always be your bed warmer and personal heater, and hold you into your dream every night. I promise to remind you every day just how wonderful you truly are and how special you make me feel. I promise that I do like your brand of crazy, no matter how nutty you can be. You are my heart, my love, and my future.
That was beautiful.
Yes, now go. Oh, no.
Give me that handkerchief. It's a good move of honor for you on your toes. What symbols do you bring as evidence of the vows you have just made?
Maddie.
We trusted him.
But he's apparently trustworthy.
Maddie.
The bride's ring is always so tiny compared that it's really interesting to hold up for the photographs. The wedding ring is a circle of wholeness, which symbolizes unending and everlasting love, and is a visible symbol which represents your inner commitment to one another. These rings mark the beginning of a life journey together, a journey filled with wonder, surprise, laughter, tears, celebration, sorrow, and joy. Rings are made precious by our wearing them. They carry our meaning. They say who we are, where we have been, and where we are going. They become us and they reflect us. They are a symbol of our truest essence. These rings are most special because they say you have chosen to be bonded, to allow the presence of another human being to enhance who you are. As you wear them through time, they will reflect not only who you are, but also the commitment you are making today. As you wear these rings, be reminded of the love which links you both, spirit to spirit, heart to heart, and life to life. May the glow of these rings continue to reflect the warmth and the love which you feel today, and may your life together be blessed with everlasting happiness. It gets intense up here. It's more than I can handle sometimes. As you place it on her finger, just hold it there and repeat after me. I, Jacob,
I, Jacob,
take you, Melissa,
take you, Melissa,
into my heart
into my heart
as my wife.
as my wife.
It is with you
It is with you
I choose to share
I choose to share
the rest of my life's journey.
the rest of my life's journey.
Slip it on and hold it there and repeat after me. I, Melissa,
I'm Melissa.
Jacob, take you, Jacob,
Take you, Jacob,
into my heart
into my heart.
as my husband. It is with you
Yes, with you.
I choose to share
I choose to share
the rest of my life's journey.
the rest of my life's journey.
You guys are deepening in. Jacob and Melissa have chosen to use the Unity Candle Ceremony today to commemorate, excuse me, their joining together in marriage, and as a way of including Nicholas, Tomas, Matthias, and Sophia. Symbolically, this is a showing of how these individuals will be as one couple, and also one blended family unit. And I want to take a moment to explain what the lighting of these candles represents to them. Light is the essence of our existence. From every human being, there rises a light. Each one of us possesses an inner glow that represents our hopes, our dreams, and aspirations in life. And when two souls are destined for each other and they find one another, their streams of light flow together, literally, and a single brighter flame called a twin flame goes forth from their united being. So it literally happens. So the two of you right now, to step back. And the maid of honor and best man are going to light their tapers. You guys see there right now. So if you would like
You need to
to
get colors.
inside.
Flowers. Maybe she's
I'm having them light because my thumb isn't strong enough. Just stand right there. Jacob and Melissa, the two distinct candle flames represent your lives before this day, individual, unique, and special. Please take the candle symbolizing your life before today, and together light the center candles to symbolize the union of your individual lives. And sometimes you just have to make believe and know that it's real. So I would like to invite Nicholas, Tomas, Matthias, and Sophia to come forward. In addition to Jacob and Melissa's candle and their unity flame, there are 5 more candles. 4 of these candles represent the little lives which are a part of this union today. The 5th candle is in remembrance of the little life which is still part of this union but is no longer with us. So Jacob will begin by lighting Nicholas's candle, and this is symbolizing the two families joining.
it's probably safer this way.
Yeah, you'd be, it's not forest fire. Exactly. You'd probably spend 10 minutes just fighting this little breeze, trying to get it actually lit.
No, you can't stare at that.
Only a couple can seal the promises of a marriage to each other, and only a couple can bind it. No power vested in me can grant me the authority to declare what only your two hearts can declare, and what only your two souls can make real. So now, since you, Jacob, and you, Melissa, have announced the truths that are written in your hearts, and have spoken these truths in the presence of your family and friends, We observe joyfully that you are now husband and wife. Congratulations, you may kiss the bride.
That wasn't too bad. Just over 20 minutes.
Almost. Melissa and Jacob, may you live out your days in joy. May you live in one another's company and peace. And may your days be filled with the rewards of all you have endured to bring you to this place. May you endlessly delight one another, and may you love and fulfill each other always. And I would like to offer you this Irish blessing. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May you be poor in misfortune and rich in blessings, and may you know nothing but happiness from this day forth. So now, you may get your bouquet. And before I introduce our new couple to you, I have an announcement. Melissa and Jacob would like you to wait until the reception to offer your congratulations so that they can continue with pictures while they still have good light. And in the meantime, the reception area is right over there. Please help yourself to something cold to drink and some hors d'oeuvres, and they will meet you at the reception when they're finished with pictures. And now it's my delight and great pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Kane. Yeah.